From the moment we are born, we, throughout the entirety of our lives, have been shaped through our experiences, teachings, and advice of others. From a very young age, we are told what is acceptable, unacceptable, and what is right and wrong in this world. And as we age, we find meanings that were once complex become simple and clear. Through that, we find balance in the world. We are occasionally dealt with a bad hand in life, and it is with those lessons we earn battle scars from those misfortunes and gain strength in the process. From a young age, you are told that you can have everything you want in this life if you just go to school, find a really good job, start a family, save up for retirement, and eventually you drift away as another being that was of existence. Society has also created lifestyle pressures that from a very young age teach us we need to acquire possessions and materialistic items to have a sense of fulfillment and to achieve a level of happiness. In reality, no matter how much fame, money, or power you have, it will never be enough. Currently in the world we live in, society has placed tremendous value on your level of popularity, the amount of money you have in your bank account, and the amount of power or influence you have. We as a species have changed tremendously over the timeline of our existence, and in today's day and age, the values we had long ago have drastically changed. In 300 BC, an ancient philosopher named Zeno of Citium created a group where he and his followers imposed a new era of thinking. It was believed that Socrates had influence on Zeno to cultivate this level of thinking, one where man can break away from the existing norms of society and for one to achieve a level of happiness and self-control even during times of chaos and carnage. This philosophy was Stoicism. Stoicism asserts and teaches that the world is unpredictable and its value is placed on how short life is, that we must not try to rely on external events and situations, but rather on ourselves and our responses to those events. It is through Stoicism that in the moment of conflict or chaos that we must use our minds to understand that it's nature's plan and not allow ourselves to be controlled by the fear of pain, even if it's something out of our control. In the book Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, he mentions, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." This quote is about finding a fundamental truth of life. It's about the game that we play in our own mind. Through the power of our thoughts, we can control our reactions to outside events. This does not mean that outside events don't apply pressure to us, but simply that if we take notice that something is applying pressure to us, that we may sit and think, make logical sense of it, and accept the challenge, which in turn we gain strength. These teachings and ideas help you build wisdom, mental fortitude, and allow you to see the world in a different light. It teaches us that in order to have a life of harmony and happiness, we must learn to make logical decisions instead of reacting impulsively based on our emotions. Stoicism revolves around the idea that if you have control over yourself, mind, and emotions, no man or outside external events can influence you. We live in a world where political agendas run rampant, and the norm of societies hold us confined in our own shells throughout the course of our life. The teachings of Stoicism can still be used today, and in this day and age of instant gratification, materialism, and power, Stoicism can help you overcome these desires to help you achieve a true level of happiness and self-control. Stoicism by any means is not the art of extinguishing one's emotions, needs, wants, or desires completely, but it rather seeks to transform oneself that one can live a complete and full life without them. Marcus Aurelius states, "I have often wondered how is it that every man loves himself more than all the rest of men, but yet sets less value on his own opinions of himself than on the opinion of others." You see, our world is wrapped in the idea that in order to achieve true happiness, you must have more money in your account, or you must have a certain life, or that you must have X amount of cars till you finally achieve happiness. The truth is that you have convinced yourself that you need all of these things because of what society has conditioned you to believe, and nearly almost all the time in the pursuit of chasing these possessions, it is petty and meaningless. It is with Stoicism where we sit as an observer, not participating in the world's cultural pressures. We look within and find happiness instead of looking for man-made pleasures that don't ever help you achieve lasting happiness. This allows us to develop a clear sense of judgment, inner calm, and freedom from suffering, which is the ultimate goal. Stoicism is not just a set of beliefs or ideas, but rather a way of life. It is practiced daily through training and constant practice using logic. It is up to us that we use this way of thinking, not to think that we are higher or better than anyone else. It's to accept that everyone else doesn't matter, and what matters is whether you find peace in your own mind from the noise in the world. You, in turn, are not defined by the things you own, or by the things you have achieved, nor by the amount of fame or fortune you have, but rather taking a deep look within oneself and define what is it that creates a sense of happiness. Whatever chaos, conflicts, or events that cross your path, through Stoicism, you will find opportunity to pull an ace out of your sleeve every single time. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys have gotten some value from this video in any way, shape, or form, please make sure to hit that like button, as it does help me out a lot. So one last thing before I go, just please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you like the content that's coming out so far, or have found this video enjoyable and inspiring, make sure to subscribe to this channel and get access to the resource in today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is your boy Brandon signing out, and remember, demand great.